Alright, what's up, guys? It's your boy Spidey here, and today we got a special guest, my boy. Matt has no cuts. Oh, my bad. Matt has no girls, actually. And it's proven why, because he messed up the recording from last time. So we gotta re record this. Yeah, thanks, Matt has no girls, bro. Thanks, bro.
You still have
Alright,
dog shit opinions.
whatever, bro. I'm pretty sure you're talking about yourself, so, like, yeah. Anyways, we're gonna be talking about things that's been going on in Sonic Stories for Anniversary and our opinions on it. So, anyways, to start off, I'm gonna ask Matt this. What's your thoughts on Sonic Prime, Matt?
Um, I don't have enough information to say if it's good or bad, but it's probably going to be good, and I'm not going to talk about it much because I don't want to get any copyright claims, because I have a feeling that when they start showing footage of this series, it's going to get copyright claimed on every video, so yeah, that's my thoughts.
Yeah. Well, my thoughts on it is that it's gonna be fire, bro. You see how they're signing multiple people, like the people who make the art stuff for Crash and Spyro. You see how fire that stuff was, and you see like it's gonna be 3D, and you see that it's gonna be about the multiverse. Wildbrain's making it, so we probably gonna see like Sadie M and stuff like that. Maybe even Archie might come in here. We might get Boom Sonic. You know what I'm saying? With the whole multiverse, it's gonna be fire, bro. Sonic Prime is gonna be 100% fire, bro. No questions asked. Anyways, moving on to the next thing. What's your thoughts on the movie twos, and the production of it, and the news that's been coming out?
I
Matt.
haven't been keeping up with the movie news because I don't want to get spoiled for anything. So I don't really look at any of the leaks or anything like that.
Yeah, I won't tell you about it just so I don't spoil it, and I won't edit it in either. Yeah, just to let you know, like, there's gonna be multiple references to like old things, like the whole cafe reference to the game. Hopefully, they can put like they can put like Yuji Naka as a reference, like have him make a cameo, like how Marvel did with Stan Lee. They don't do it no more because he passed away, but they could probably do it like how Marvel did with Stan Lee. That would be fire. Hopefully, most likely the movie's gonna be fire. Can't wait for that, man. Anyways, moving on. What's your thoughts on the comics, Max?
I uh I haven't read all of Archie and I haven't read all of IDW. IDW is decent and I think Archie gets better. I'm not sure. I've heard it's had its low points, but I haven't really reached any interesting points in the story, so both comics, they're just alright. The IDW's writing, I do appreciate it a lot, especially from Ian Flynn. Because they do give a lot of good callbacks, and the final thing that I'm going to say is that Sally is never coming back.
Okay, Matt, you stop capping, bro. You just be quiet.
She ain't coming back,
Anyway,
dude. She's in the dumpster.
quiet.
Sega threw her
Be
away.
quiet.
Threw her away. She
Quiet.
gone. She trash, bro. You don't even fit with the art style,
Be
bro.
quiet. Be quiet, Matt. Be quiet,
She looks
Matt.
like she's from a Looney Tune.
Reboot designs. Reboot designs. Anyways, just to save you your time, Matt, do not read Evan Stanley's run. It is trash. It ruined multiple characters. Relies on shock value and fan service. Like, I understand like the whole shadow thing's not the writer's fault, but it's still in the comics, and I can criticize the comics for that. And like it just they heavily rely on shock value and fan service. You see all these shipping things and stuff like that. I just don't like her run. Like just go read Archie. Once you're done with Ian's run, you just end the series, their whole reading right off there. Go read Archie. I haven't read it yet, but it's probably way better than IDW. Ian's Flynn his run was good. I didn't. It wasn't bad or nothing like that, but it's way better than Evan Stanley's run. Just, just don't read Evans, bro. Anyways, moving on. What's your thoughts on the Sonic collabs like Fall Guys and Ninjala, stuff like that?
I think it's fine. There's nothing really wrong with it. A lot of people are upset that we're not getting games and we're getting those collabs instead. But it looks like people are more hating on the collabs, which is kind of stupid. We should, if people are going to get upset about lack of news, they should be upset about the lack of news, not that we get a collab and no news. That's kind of stupid. But yeah, that's my viewpoint.
Like the collabs, I'm fine with the collabs. It helps the brand a lot and stuff like it gets more people to see the brands and stuff like that. Looking at Fall Guys, but like I couldn't really play the Fall Guys and Sonic thing because Fall Guys is only restricted to PlayStation and PC. Now it's coming to Xbox and Switch on in summer, but that's summer. The collab has been over. Yeah, the costumes will come back when it comes out on Xbox and Switch, but still, it's been gone. I couldn't play it. Ninjala just doesn't really interest me. Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 doesn't really interest me as well. Fall Guys interests me, but it's locked to PlayStation and PC, which I don't have. But yeah, I just want them. Like I made a video on the collabs 5 collabs I like to see, and the ones I really want to see is the GOAT, the man, the myth, the legend, the best fictional character of all time, Spider-Man, bro. We need to see a Sonic and Spider-Man collab, bro. The best. And we have maybe and just make it the Spider-Man enters just Miles, which is the true GOAT. And if we're gonna do talking about like the just a platformer, we got Crash, the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Not better than Sonic, but Crash 4 better than any 3D Sonic game. Just let you know that. That'd be fire. And you want a Rayman collab, man? Come on.
Yeah, Rayman is actually speed-based platforming. Sonic and Crash, while I wouldn't mind it, might cause a bit of a change in pace for the two characters constantly in the game. Yeah, but more importantly, I mean, I'd say Sonic and Rayman would be the best collab, but a lot of people think Sonic and Mario, which I think would be more interesting than Sonic and Crash.
I'm tired of Mario and Sonic. It got so stale and stuff, bro.
Never really got platforming game with Sonic and Mario though.
Still, like I'm tired. It's like the whole concept of Mario and Sonic has been run through the ground. It's been overdone. It's been milked to death, bro. It's time to move on to something else. Spider-Man or Crash, way better. Just to let you know that, man. Anyways, next thing, what's your thoughts on how's the Sonic Twitter account being run right now?
So the Sonic Twitter account, I don't really care about the memes. I know a lot of people hate the memes. It's just the one thing I don't really like, I guess, is when they make bad games and then they make fun of their own bad games, which isn't that bad if they made good games. So like for an example, I don't care if they make fun of Sonic 06, just have the games to back it. Say like if Sonic Forces was a good game and they made fun of Sonic 06, it'd be like, okay, that's fine, I don't care. But Sonic Forces was bad, so now it's just them making fun of their older bad games while still producing bad games. It's like a kid who's laughing at himself to fit in with the crowd. It's kind of stupid. Yeah. But I mean, it doesn't really bother me that much. I don't think they should be putting out news on the Twitter account. That's kind of stupid. It's really stupid that people expect them to drop like announcements on the Twitter. That would never happen, and it would be a terrible idea to do that.
Well, anyways, Matt, the whole announcement thing, they announced Generations on their Facebook account, so them announcing a game on their Twitter isn't 100% unlikely. Now, it isn't 100% possible to happen because they have to go through things with Sonic Team, but it can happen. And with like the whole meme things, it's them like doing like running it through the ground, just posting it every week. It just gets annoying and stale. And like the memes aren't funny. They're just not. Be quiet, man. Anyway, they're just not funny, bro. Like and like they just keep it proves like they just keep on spamming the memes because like you remember when Mario announced like 3D All Stars and Sonic tweeted a meme. It just shows how much this franchise is mostly seen as a joke now. You see how Mario's still striving, successful, being great still. And you see Sonic just relying on memes and stuff like.
I don't see that as an issue. And I don't think they need to announce games just because their competitor is announcing a game.
No, I'm not saying they have to.
It's actually a good idea to not announce game at the same time as their competitor because, say for an example, Sonic Forces and Mario Odyssey releasing at the same time. There's probably a good chunk of people who just said, screw Sonic, I'm only getting Mario Odyssey. And, you know, they made a right decision.
Well, I'm not saying that they have to announce a game. I'm saying that they should have delayed it, like the tweet to something else or tweet something else, which isn't a meme. Like
I
they
don't
didn't
see
have
the
to
issue
be a
with it.
meme. Like Mario's Sonic's rival, so like they shouldn't have tweeted a meme. And like another thing with the Twitter account is that they don't give any news about their products, and they don't promote their products at all. Like you see how like the IDW issues, they don't promote those. Merchandise, they don't promote those. They leave it to other accounts like the Sega shop, and those tweets don't do that well. This whole subject, well, topic, I already handled this in my last video, which flopped. And yeah, I'm gonna promote it right here because my channel. It like you can't control that, but yeah, like they need to promote their things better. Their marketing is just horrible. Look at how like not CTR, TSR. CTR is better than TSR though. But Forces, Mania, you see how the marketing for those games were horrible because that's just how Sega does their marketing for Sonic, which makes no sense. And they need to stop. They need to stop only posting memes and start actually promoting their brand on their Twitter account, which will lead to more people seeing it, which will lead to their products being more successful, which will help the marketing. Anyways, since I'm talking about the merchandise, what is your thoughts on the merchandise, Matt?
I don't own any merch. All I know is what Ricardo has told me, so I can't really answer if it's good or bad because I don't really spend money on things that don't give me that don't give me much value.
Yeah, I don't really get the merchandise like that. Well, I have like this Sonic figure thing I got for Christmas. I haven't opened it. It's just here. I guess I have it for show, but I don't do merchandise like that. I I don't really buy their merchandise because they don't make that good hoodies, and I'm a hoodie guy. They don't have that much good hoodies, and like their plushes aren't that good either. Well, they have some good plushes, but like they don't even have a Soap Shoes plush, which fans want, but they won't listen to the demand for that, which makes no sense. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the merchandise. Anyways, what's your thoughts? Well, moving on. What's your thoughts on us possibly getting new writers for the series?
I mean, if it's Ian Flynn, cool. I mean, I prefer to have Ian Flynn because he's a pretty good writer. Overall, like, if the writers are good or bad, I don't really care because story doesn't make a Sonic game good. It never has, never will, because every Sonic story has had major plot holes. Every Sonic story has had its issues, and I mean, like, all it needs to be is just a simple story. Like, Sonic Unleashed is very simple, you know, easy to comprehend. I mean, SA2 is it's there. I mean, it it has some issues, but I mean, it could be fixed in say a
Overall,
remake.
overall, a good story. You're done, Matt?
I all I'm gonna say is I don't really care about the writers, because I just care about the gameplay.
Well, Matt, there's people who play the game, well, the Sonic for the story.
Well,
So,
anybody who plays Sonic for the story is stupid. Go read the comics. Go watch the Saturday AM TV show. Don't play Sonic. Go play Telltale.
wait. People don't read Evan Stanley's run on IDW. It's trash. Just saving you right there. Especially YouTube, Matt.
Go
Don't read
read
it.
Archie. I don't care. You shouldn't be playing
Yeah,
Sonic for the story. That's the dumbest thing in the world.
whatever, Matt. Anyways, if like I hope the writers they write like how Unleashed was. It's dark when it needs to be dark, well, serious when it needs to be serious, and it's comedic when it needs to be comedic. It doesn't run jokes through the ground like how your favorite game Sonic Colors is, which is a trash game. It doesn't do it like that. The story is more focused. It's like it's not trying so hard, but it's also still trying to satisfy you, and it isn't trash, and it's overall a good story. Which at the end of the story, it's emotional when you see like Chip dying. Well, not really dying, but he goes away, gives Sonic his bracelet, which Sonic never uses. Yeah, he apparently doesn't use it, so he won't break it. But still, to at least reference, they should at least reference Chip's bracelet at least once. But yeah, hopefully the writers they're better than Pontaff, and they don't write like how they don't make like annoying jokes like your favorite game Sonic Colors. They write like Unleashed. Anyway, since we're on the topic of like story and stuff, what's your thoughts on us getting VAs, Matt?
Uh, Well, I mean, I guess it's. I really don't like the idea of replacing the voice actors. Because Roger Craig Smith, I mean, like. I think he was the best. I mean.
Cap, cap.
Alright, well, point is that he got pretty good in the end, and say they did the exact same thing they did with all the voice actors, where they get rid of them as soon as they get good, and it's like, Sega, you need to stop getting rid of these voice actors. And
No,
I
you
know,
get rid of Roger. You did a good job, Sega.
yeah, I disagree, but like, for an example, well, I mean, like, Roger says that he didn't, like, he left on his own terms, but I highly doubt that, considering his other actions, but, I mean, they need to stop doing this, because when they change voice actors over and over and over again, it just causes issues. Like, if we kept Ryan ever since the beginning, which, I mean, I guess they did have some issues with Ryan being a union worker, but
Yeah.
if they just kept Ryan or kept Jason, we wouldn't have the issue of, oh, this voice actor sucks. Like, look, Ryan, everyone loved him, and then when he left, it's like, oh, why? And then, same thing
We got
with... Then Jason was like, ah, this voice actor sucks. I hate him. And then he left. It's like, oh, why did they do that? He's like the best voice
And then
actor.
with Roger, oh, this dude sucks. And when Roger left, oh, this dude still sucks.
Nah, that's just you. You have terrible opinions. Like, anybody watching this video, Spidey has the worst opinions. Every opinion is dog shit. It's complete garbage, dude. You should hear this guy, man.
No, you should hear the GOAT.
No, GOAT at, like, bad opinions, dude.
The best opinions, actually.
Nah, dude.
Anyways,
dumpster fire opinions, dude.
No, best good opinions. Anyway,
they need to keep one voice actor, and it won't be Ben Schwartz because, you know, he's
Be quiet. Be quiet.
He's too expensive because he works on high budget films, and if he wasn't expensive before, he definitely is after the Sonic movie.
They can afford him. Anyways, Matt, you're done?
Yes.
Okay. Anyways, so so Roger leaving, that's a good thing. # Rip Bozo. He blocked me on Twitter for no reason. Well, it was for a reason, but the reason was horrible, Matt. Let's get it straight.
You're blocked by everyone on Twitter.
No, Matt. When I tell you the reason, you're gonna side with me on it because the reason
for some reason I doubt this. I feel like you like threatened his family or something.
It had to do something with the movie, but yeah, I'll tell you later. But I'm not going to explain right now. But yeah, Rip Bozo to Roger. Thank God he's gone. Hopefully we get the GOAT, the man, the myth, the legend, Ben Schwartz to voice Sonic in the games. Sega couldn't afford him. You know what I'm saying? But like if they didn't let Ben Schwartz do it, hopefully we get Max Renneman, which is more likely to happen because he worked with Sega before. We're looking at Persona. Now Persona isn't my thing. I'm not really into RPGs like that. But people making him voice over Sonic, he sounds good. I would like to see that happen. You know, I hope. But going to another voice actors like Colleen, I hope she stays as Tails. She was an amazing Tails. Same as Cindy Robinson as Amy. She was a great Amy. It was mature. Even though I hate Amy, but she did a good Amy and Boom.
Still better than Sally.
Be quiet. Boom Amy is the best Amy, hands down. There's no debate. Modern Amy needs to die, gets killed off.
Still better than Sally.
That's cap.
Sally is garbage,
Matt,
bro.
Oh, Matt has no correct opinions is going crazy.
Nah, dude, you have zero correct opinions, dude. All of them are bad.
Man, Matt has no girls is going crazy.
Like, guys, he needs to make a video where he just talks about every hot take he has because, oh my, you guys are gonna hate
might as well call it a facts video. Gee.
A facts video? No.
YouTube's not gonna recommend it. You know why? Because it's just too much facts for them to comprehend. They will be like, no, too much facts. Can't recommend it. We can't.
No, they're probably trying to prevent everyone from like dying. You know?
No, it's the truth facts.
I wouldn't blame someone for just like, nah, I don't want to live anymore after watching that.
Whatever, Matt. You're the one who messed up the audio, so you can't be talking.
All right, fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
Anyways, moving on. Hopefully we'll get a good Shadow VA. You know, probably get someone like voicing like Jason Griffith or like the original Shadow voice actor in SA2. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we get a new good voice cast, and we might even get a 4-kid situation with the people voicing in Sonic Prime. You know, they probably can transfer to the game. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, hopefully the VAs are good. They voice the characters great, and the writing for those characters are great as well. We don't want the meta era, Matt's favorite era, especially colors. Hopefully we don't get the writing and voice actors like that. Anyways, moving on? So you're very vocal about this in the community, Matt. What's your thoughts on how Sega ports their Sonic games? What's your thoughts on that, Matt?
They definitely need to port their games a lot more, specifically Unleashed. They've luckily done it with Colors, sorta, with a remaster. I wish they could done the same with Unleashed and maybe Generations, but they didn't, and here we are. So yeah, they're going somewhere. So like, everybody go buy the Colors remaster so we can show them where the money's at, so they can start porting these games. But yeah, they definitely need to start porting these games. I'd say make a collection, and then we just port the collection over and over and over and again.
Yeah, like, what games you want in it, Matt?
Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Heroes, Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Colors, and Sonic Generations. I wouldn't say 06 or Shadow because those games have terrible reputations and it's just gonna overall hurt the brand. And those games kind of suck. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you.
Yet you have Colors in it.
Yeah, because Colors is actually one of the highest critically acclaimed Sonic games. It's a really good game, you know?
It's not going to be well received when that remaster comes out, just looking at Matt. By the critics.
On Sonic Twitter, it won't. But you guys know that Sonic Twitter's opinion really, I mean, like, let's be honest here. Everybody's opinion on Twitter is kind of garbage, even mine. Especially Spidey's. You should see Spidey's opinion on Twitter.
Oh, I should be spinning facts.
Nah, it's garbage, dude. You think Forces is better than Colors? What are you doing?
Because it is.
That's just no.
Matthew, come on. Anyways, back to the ports thing. They really need to start porting their games, bro. Like I say, make a separate collection, make a classic collection. Have Sonic 1, 2, 3, CD, sadly, which is trash. CD is trash.
CD is a good game. It may not be as good as the rest, but like,
no,
dude, come on,
not.
man.
It's so bad, Matt. It is so bad.
Where are you getting these opinions?
Spring. Boing, boing, boing. You got all these random placements, stupid enemy placements. Come on, Matt. We're not debating about this.
Do you like the Advance series?
I haven't played it yet.
Do you like the Rush games?
I played Colors DS, which was fire. Anyways, I'll have then I'll have a 3D collection of Sonic games. You have an SA1, SA2, Heroes. You got Shadow. You got 06. You got the Rush games. You got Unleashed. You got Black Knight. You got the advanced games. You got Colors DS. You got the Wii version of games, Generations, and you got Unleashed. That would be fire.
Unrealistic, my guy.
Well, that's not the 3D one. That would be a modern one. That would be fire. Not realistic, but that's the correct business decision. Yeah. For like, how like Xbox, like they already have Unleashed. I just put Unleashed. Like I'll patch Unleashed on Xbox to run at 60 FPS and 4K and
port. Idea, bro. You gotta give it a new resolution and new FPS. I don't want to play that backwards compatible crap anymore.
Whatever, bro. 60 FPS. Okay, I'm already
resolution. Put it on PC.
You have a 4K. You might have a 4K resolution and 60 FPS. You already have 60 FPS, and I'm already sold. And make those 6 backwards compatible and Shadow as well and Heroes. To do that. Whatever, Matt. Anyways, that collection would be fire, and those games I listed are way better than the games you listed. Well, it's the whole variety is better than you. Anyways, moving on. What's your thoughts on the lack of side games we've been getting in this 30th anniversary, Matt?
We should get one side game every year. I don't care how long the mainline games take. They could take up to 5 years, all I care. But they need to start releasing side games at least once every year. Like, if we got a game collection 2020, I doubt as many people would be as mad as they are with the wait. So yeah, start releasing side games, Sega. What are you doing?
Matt's preaching for once. Jeez, Matt, you have some correct opinions. All right, you're done, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Matt, you're preaching right there. I don't really care how long you're gonna take with the whole mainline game. It can take 5, 6 years. I don't care as long as that's what it takes to make a good 3D sign game. Fine, but like you have to give us side content every year. Just outsource Sonic to devs. Make them make a rush game or advanced game or something like that. Just to keep us waiting. Like, if you want to keep us invested with your franchise, you have to keep giving us content to keep us invested. You can't just go point at the movie and comics and go watch those, because then you just failed your job in keeping us invested with the game side of the franchise. So yeah, we need side content every year to keep us invested with this franchise. Anyways, moving on. What's your thoughts on the colors leak? And oh my goodness, Matt, your colors video, Matt. That
It's
is just
good. It's good, man.
no,
You don't
Matt,
have good opinions, bro. You
homies.
got trash opinions.
No, you got trash opinions. That
Garbage
video
opinions,
proved.
dude.
That video proved you did. Like Matt, we're homies. Like you know what I'm saying. You already got on the show and stuff. Like we homies. But like that video, Matt. Oh, that video.
Are you gonna make a video explaining why forces is better than colors?
No, I waste my time. The fan base just won't open its eyes. Well, I'm already exposed
I
to like
don't I don't I
Warsaw.
think our eyes are open. I just think you're wearing like some really garbage
Matt,
ass
no,
glasses,
Matt,
dude.
no. It's like you're like interacting with you painted like, oh yeah, like because I'm on like your Discord
Have you
server.
ever
Well,
played
like,
colors?
yes, I did.
How long?
It was it was trash. Just to let you know that, Matt. It
And
was
that's worse than forces.
worse than Force.
Nah. I disagree, bro. There's no way.
Okay,
There's
Matt,
no
okay,
way.
Matt.
Just
Okay,
hold
Matt.
X
What?
on forces.
Okay, it's more interesting. It's more interesting, Matt.
Interesting. Where is it interesting on
Well,
holding
okay,
X?
yeah, at least more is going on. It's interesting.
More
It's
is
not
going on. Nothing is
and
going
you
on. You're
can't
holding
and
X
you
down
can't
an
even
empty
boost, Matt. You
path.
can't boost for the majority of the game. There's so much blocky platforming, which is stale and boring. You have the Wisp gameplay, which is like some of them are fine, but like you got the Cube Wisp, which is horrible. And that's adds on to the problem with blocky platforming. And good job, Matt. You made this turn into a rant.
Blocky platforming. I want
Yes,
you to
you
define.
ignored that in your
Don't you
video. You
literally?
ignored
Don't
that.
you literally
ignored
play?
that
You
argument.
love
ignored that
Crash.
argument,
You
Matt.
love Crash. That is the most blocky platforming
Yeah,
ever.
Crash is a classic. He
Yeah, it's
did what he
blocky
did right.
platforming. I'm not saying it's
And that's
bad,
not the
but
whole
it
game,
is
man.
blocky
That's not the
platforming.
whole game.
Not the whole
And
game, man. It's
that's
not
what
blocky
Crash
platforming.
is. Anyways,
Bro, they
back on
literally
the
have
topic. Because
squares
Matt had to
in
make me
Crash.
spit facts once again. Matt had to make me go on a fact spitting spree again. Anyways, what's your thoughts on the colors league, Matt?
It's real, and I am going to enjoy it, and I think it'll help the franchise a lot because it's a very well put together game, and I think it'll show, like, people will be able to play and be like, oh, look, Sonic's going in the right direction again, or whatever, you know. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a nice game to hold us off until the next game, so yeah, that's my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate colors, and we all know that. But if I hope the remaster does well because it'll show that like it'll show Sega that we want more remasters and they'll remaster other games. And I hope they don't see it as we want the Wisp because we don't want those to come back. They can stay away. But we want remasters and ports and stuff like that. Now, I see people getting mad like, oh, it wasn't released or generations, but colors being remastered makes the most sense. Colors Wii is just locked to and DS is just locked to the Wii, while you have Unleashed, you have it on PC. I mean, not PC. You have generations on PC, Xbox, PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? And you have Unleashed already on Xbox Series X and stuff like that.
Not very good on Series X.
I know it needs to be ported to PC, but it's already looking good. It look both of those games look they're almost up
It
to like
still
the
sucks that it's locked at 30 FPS on Series X, though. That's really annoying.
still, but the game looks way better than Colors. Let's get that straight.
Yeah.
But Colors deserves a remaster more than both of those games because of the limitation it had and like how it's not doing anything. Well, how it's it's graphically not good. Well, the art style was great, the colors and stuff like that, it was great, but the graphics just wasn't that good. it was a good Wii looking game. It was a good looking game on the Wii, but compared to games right now, doesn't look good at all. Anyways, hopefully in the remaster we'll get the no 6 acts. They cut the acts to like 3. We get better looking cutscenes, you know. I don't think they'll rewrite the script. It's a remaster. They won't rewrite nothing. It's not a remake, me reimagining. But yeah, hopefully they remake me remaster Colors DS as well. That will carry the whole remaster. And hopefully for like they'll make it widescreen. You know, like it's probably gonna look like how you play like a game like Minecraft, like 2 player. You have one screen on the top and another at the bottom. It's probably gonna be looking like that. Yeah, basically, yeah, I hope the remaster does well. Hopefully they get Colors DS in it. They change a few things, yeah. Anyways, moving on. What's your thoughts on Sega's transparency with us, Matt?
I don't think they need to be as transparent as people say. I mean, like, sure, it'd be nice if they said something like, the game's coming soon, don't worry. I mean, why, why do people expect them to be so transparent all the time? And I understand that's, like, what Legend Zelda did was cool, but I mean,
Yeah,
like, they
they need to be.
literally said last year that we're getting games this year, so I mean, like, if we don't get games this year, then yeah, screw Sega, but they were transparent with us, and everyone is ignoring it and saying that they weren't. They said we're getting games this year, and that's it. If we don't get games this year, then yeah, Sega's in the wrong. But they said that during the current state of the world, so there's really no excuse. So yeah, if they don't at least announce a game this year, yeah, that's bad. But I think they will, and they have been transparent with us in that post. Yeah, everyone knows the post I'm talking about, but yeah,
Yeah.
everyone chooses to ignore it.
Well, Matt, you're done, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the reason, like, you probably knew about like Sega and them like telling us that that they were affected by the pandemic. We knew that through a Q&A. They didn't just directly tell us that. They said that through a Q&A. Like that, they weren't being transparent. We had to wait until a Q&A for us to know that they got
I
affected
do
and
agree
a
with
lot
that,
of
yeah.
games got delayed. And also going back to the leak, the game said that it was going to come out in 2020. So if the Colors remaster is true, it's safe to assume that it was actually that the Colors remaster was delayed, just like one of those games that Sega listed that those games got delayed in the Q&A that they were in. But they really need to be transparent. We did not have to. We shouldn't have known that just because of a Q&A. We should have been known that just through Sega telling us. They should have just told us, and they need to dang, I forgot. They need to just come and do like what Breath of the Wild 2 did, and just say, tell us how's the development going, and like give us a port or something like that, and then that's it. We won't be left in the dark anymore. Like we literally know nothing about the next game. We know zero things about the next game. It's been We know nothing in this drought. We haven't known a single thing about the next game until they confirmed the development around like 2018 or 2019. Like we haven't known anything for a long time. They just need to be transparent. Okay, that's it. Anyways, what's your thoughts on Sonic's 30th anniversary so far, Matt?
Too early to tell, so I don't really know if it's good or bad. We're just gonna have to wait for announcements, and if nothing is announced at June, then we're not getting a game this year. But something might get announced in August and like further
Hmm.
throughout the year for a game that comes out next year. But if there is no announcement at June, before June or in June, we're not getting a game this year. So I wouldn't call the anniversary necessarily bad, but yeah, that's all I have to say.
Yeah, announcement in August, my birthday month. That would be clean. That would be fire. But yeah, overall, the 30th anniversary so far, it's been all right. You know, you got Sonic Prime looking to be good. You got that announced. You got the movie 2, which will also most likely be fire. But like the only thing that's really killing it is like the lack of game news and content. Just That's just really it. Hopefully, And this is just like it's only like we're only in a few months in the year, so like yeah, not that much is going on, but still it could be better. This is literally his 30th anniversary. Like, come on. But yeah, hopefully it gets better, and hopefully we get an announcement soon. And I most likely see them probably making the game 2022 just to go along with Sonic Prime in the movie. If Sonic Prime is going to be coming out early 2022, probably like February or January. I believe that they'll announce the game in December, and they'll release the game sometime in January or February to go along with Sonic Prime to boost like the sales with Sonic Prime. Well, not the sales, like the viewership and sales of the game. So yeah. Okay. Anyways, if you were in control, well, moving on. If you were in control of Sonic, what would you do for Sonic's 10th anniversary? And if you were developing the next mainline game, what would it play like, Matt?
I would have a Mania style 3D game where, say, let's use Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles as the playable characters for an example. It would stay together the entire story. They would never split up, and we would completely get rid of the playable characters, and you just choose out of Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles on which character you want to play through the entire game with. It'd be the
That's
same
still playable.
levels, but
That's
like
still playable.
they'd have different abilities. But it's not playable characters that you're forced to play. Like
Diff-
you're not gonna be
Basically,
forced to do
campaign.
Emerald Hunt stages, which I mean I do love the Emerald Hunt stages, but a lot of people do not like being forced to play different gameplay styles, and I completely
Basically,
understand that.
yeah. Basically, you don't want different campaigns.
Yeah,
Basically,
it
yeah.
adds a lot more. It adds a lot more replayability if you have different stories. Like you can just play through Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles through the same story. You get different endings, and maybe even do the same with the Chaos Emeralds, where you can collect them throughout the game, and depending on you collect them or not, you can get an extra ending. It could be like 6 different alternate endings, and I kind of like that idea. I think it's smarter to do that because it's gonna be hard to succeed without getting rid of the forcing playable characters. But yeah, that's my
Yeah.
opinion.
Okay. What would the game play like, Matt? Would it be adventure? Would it be
It'd be
boost?
adventure, 100%.
Nah, that's understandable, because you want an adventure game, even though Unleash is your favorite game. But
Yeah.
yeah. Also, if going back to my first question I asked you, if you were controlling Sonic, if you were in control of Sonic, what would you do for his 30th anniversary?
I would announce a game in June and then release a game in 2022. This year I would release a game collection, the colors remastered. Bam, bada bam, done.
All right. Okay, let me do this my version. If I was control Sonic for his 30th anniversary, I would announce the games. I would announce like the next game. And give some snippets of Prime and the movie. You know, announce some collabs like Sonic and Spider-Man, Sonic and Crash. You know what I'm saying? You got those going, and then you're gonna have like the Colors remaster. You announced that they'll probably release like the Colors remaster of the next game near when Sonic Prime is coming out. Yeah, and that would be and release side games, well side content for us to play. Release a collection where we can play ports, stuff like that. And if I was making the next mainline game, I would make multiple playable characters: Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Shadow, Blaze, and Silver. Sonic and Shadow, their level and Tails, their level design is a Sonic Encore mixed with Sonic GT, which is fan games, and they control like Sonic Project Hero. Shadow, you know, like how in Sonic 2020 White Jungle, well, like Shadow's version, he has the chaos abilities, so the level design is a little bit changed in his version of the levels. So you can like do chaos control to slow down some spikes or something like that moving fast. And like Tails, that you like, there's more things in the sky to go to. Knuckles is just Emerald Hunt stages like SA2, but they're a bit more, it's even more open, even though they're really open in SA2. Blaze, she plays like not SA2. She plays like Unleashed and Generations Mixed. Silver is just um improved version of him in '06. And when you get all the well, if you complete every single story and or do something like that, you can unlock Hypersonic, which is Sonic's best form. Yeah. Anyways, Matt, moving on. This is a question that doesn't really have anything to do with the video, but what's your thoughts on the fan base?
It's just like every other community. Everyone likes to talk about how bad their own community is, about how, oh man, the Sonic community is so bad, this, that, and the other. But something people need to realize is that every community sucks, quote unquote. Well, I mean, it's not that every community sucks, it's just that every community has bad apples. So, I mean,
Yeah,
like, every community is good. So I mean, Sonic community is a very good community. It's just that we have bad apples, and we're known for the bad apples, and that's why not a lot of people enjoy us. So I mean,
yeah,
like, same thing
you
with
get
Pokemon. Like, Sonic's known for being furry and just hating on their own franchise. Pokemon is known for like hating on new games getting announced, and then
which is understandable. There's
Nah, nah,
there's
nah.
under
Because there are
yeah,
good people in the Pokemon community as well, but everyone
yeah,
just likes to sum up entire community by generalizing them. And
yeah.
then, same thing with. I don't personally like Rick and Morty, but the Rick and Morty community is summed up as cringe lords, which is kind of stupid because you're generalizing an entire community, and most people in the community aren't like that. It's just that
They're
because there's bad apples in these communities, it's how it's assumed. Like, it's stupid. You stop generalizing communities. They're all the exact same, right? You're not gonna get anything different from other communities. So yeah, that's all I have
yeah.
to say.
Yeah, you're right about that, Matt. But the thing with Pokemon fans, that's understandable coming from their
Cap.
side.
That's
But
cap.
yeah, no, it's not. Whatever. But yeah, every community has their bad apples, especially like with the Sonic community. You have you got your bad apples, your sweet apples, your good apples. You got your bad opinions apples, which goes to you. You got your goat apples,
You
which
have
goes
the
to
terrible opinion, Apple.
you. What do you mean, Matt? What do you mean? I
You
have the
don't
great
like Sonic CD or Sonic Colors. What is wrong
Sonic
with you?
CD. Sonic CD is horrible. You know, Sonic. Me comparing me not liking Sonic Colors to Sonic CD, me not liking CD is way more understandable than me not liking Colors. Let's get that straight, man. CD is horrible. The worst classic Sonic Sonic game, classic Sonic game by far. It's just the worst. No questions asked, man. Anyways, yes, you have your goat apples, which is Spidey
Not
underscore
you. You're
Spidey.
the goat of dog shit
You
opinions.
got your bad opinions apples, which goes to Matt. You got your toxic apples, stuff like that. The fan base, there's amazing people in this fan base. Like they got creative people, things, stuff like that. But you got your toxic people. You know, they get blocked by me. I blocked like 80 people. Not all of them are Sonic fans, but you know, a lot of them are Sonic fans because there's a lot of toxic people in this community. But yeah, like people really need to stop generalizing. But yeah, there's bad people, there's good people, but that's the thing with every single fan base. So like yeah. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Just want to give a big thank you to my boy Matt Has No Girls for coming on to the video. Like big thanks to him. He go check him out. I'll put his channel link in the description. He makes great song content. You
Yes,
know,
sir.
maybe one day it'll be better than mine. You know what I'm saying? He's up and coming. You know, my boy even got on the Tail channel debate. You know, my boy looking like Steve from Minecraft on that debate. You know what I'm saying? My guy over there,
I still never. I don't understand that roast still to this day.
bro. You look like him, bro. Don't even deny it, bro. You do look like him, man.
I
Like,
mean, I guess.
come on, man. Just look at that, Matt. You just look the same. But
Alright.
yeah, go check my boy Matt out. He's a great dude, great content creator.
Yeah, maybe
He's
one
great.
day my content will be as good as Spidey's.
Yeah, maybe one day. You know, boy got a lot of work to do. But yeah, thank you, Matt, for coming on the show today. Keep the good work on your videos, bro. You're coming up. You're probably my top 5 Sonic tubers right now.
Hey!
You know what I'm saying? You might drop. I'm just kidding, but you know, you might rise, you might drop. But yeah. Go check my boy Matt out. Thank you for coming on the show. Anyways, that's the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a wonderful day / night. If you're watching this, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I reply to every comment. Matt might even be in the comment section because he's in the video. But yeah. Just reply in the comments, and I'll reply most likely. Just don't reply with a ship, because man, I'm pretty sure you don't know this. I might mention it in Discord, but there's this Sonic Amy fan, bro. I made them mad, right? Like I made their whole fan base mad. I didn't even know about it for like 2 days.
Why
bro.
were you giving like undeserved praise to Sally?
No, bro.
Because
like,
I mean, Sally is not as good as you say she is. I mean, she may have like somewhat of a good character arc, but like, dang man, the art style, like, come on now.
Be quiet, Matt. But it's like I made a. You might have like going through my whole YouTube video catalog. Like I made a video on Rally for Sally, bro, and like they were applying it and they were like bringing up irrelevant things like shipping to it, and I got mad.
I'd say that's pretty relevant.
And no, it's not. It was about just Sally, not like shipping, but like it was like they brought up something irrelevant, and like I got mad at them, and then like they made it public to their channel, and like their logic was horrible, Matt. Like really horrible, bro. It was funny, man. I was having a good time watching that, like for real. I stacked up views too, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you might have to check that out later. But yeah, thanks for coming on the show, Matt. But anyways, yeah, reply in the comments. Just don't make it something irrelevant or like about ships. If you do, delete your comments. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love you all. God bless you all. Have a wonderful day / night whenever you're watching this. It's your boy and your Matt Spidey, and we're out. Peace.